Government spending during the COVID-19 pandemic grew enormously. Now that the emergency is over, spending fell by only a few $100 billion. To make matters worse, the federal deficit is projected to add trillions of dollars of debt every year for the foreseeable future. Something has to give. Many worry that big cuts in government spending will lead to a recession, but America has done it before with great success. In the 4 years from peak World War II spending in 1944 to 1948, the US government cut spending by 75%. It brought federal spending down from a peak of 44% of gross national product in 1944 to only 8.9% in 1948, a drop of over 35 percentage points of GNP. While government spending fell like a stone, President Truman and Congress cut tax rates on individual income slightly, so tax revenues fell by only 10.6%. Keynesian economists like Paul Samuelson feared that sudden drastic spending cuts would lead to a large drop in demand for goods and services, causing unemployment to surge. What actually happened? In the first 2 transition years after the war, real GNP was more than 17% higher than before the war. Unemployment did increase, but only to a peak of 3.9% in 1946. People bought cars, houses, gas, meat, and everything else they were unable to buy during the war. Instead of the expected post-war depression, there was a boom. And as astonishing as it was not a one-time experience. As the Cold War was ending, Presidents George Bush and Bill Clinton brought defense spending down from 5.9% of GDP in 1990 to 3.6% in 2000. The result? Overall federal spending fell from 22% of GDP in 1991 to 18% in 2000, and we had a boom in the last half of the 1990s. Both of these events provide important lessons for today. 1. Even large cuts in government spending don't automatically produce a recession. 2. Markets, if not subject to price controls, respond quickly and replace government-produced goods and services with private goods and services. 3. When private markets retake the lead with regard to capital and labor, unemployment and underemployment are mitigated. Most important, private investment will not be nearly as strong unless the government reduces its role in making decisions in private markets. They did so at the end of World War II and must do so again now, so that we can begin a sustained economic expansion.